right after I had the implant finished, we realized that I had a tooth on top that was cracked. And, I just thought, well, I'm wearing my teeth out like crazy, and I'm like, so I came in and I said, well, at first I said to Dr. McMahon, can I leave that for a while? I've had a lot going on with the implants. I kind of want to take a break. That's not bothering me, but I knew it was there. And my right side, I could chew everything on my right side. So if I went to my left side with that crack on the top, I could tell it was there. And so I always avoided chewing on that side. And then one day I was out to dinner with my husband, and suddenly I was very aware that crack was there. And I think I was just excited, not thinking about what side I was eating on. And I looked at my husband and I said, you know what? I said, this is stupid. I'm just going to go and get this done. So that's what I did. I just made an appointment, came in and said, it's time to get a crown on there. You told me about, what your suggestion was. You told me I needed a crown on there, and so I'm ready. So I actually came in last month and he started the procedure, and I came in on Monday and had the permanent put on, and it was just easy. With the technology and stuff, it's like, wow, I didn't, they just take an x-ray and they move that around in your mouth, and you look up at the screen and you go, gosh, that's my mouth, and that's it. And then they put the temporary in, and you go home and you just live your life until the permanent comes in. And Dr. McMahon walked in and he checked the permanent and said, it looks good, Ginny. And he asked me if I had any questions. And I said, no. The assistant went ahead and put it in and cemented it. And she says, just, you're good to go now. She said, just don't eat for about an hour. She says, and then you'll be perfect. And I went out to lunch with my husband that afternoon. And so it's been great ever since.